definitely undervalued right now. However, guys, before you run off and go and buy Coinbase stock, firstly, this is not financial advice. Secondly, there's an elephant in the room which we all need to talk about. What are the top 3 growth stocks to buy right now? Well, in this video, you guys are gonna find out. I'm Ben and welcome to Motivation to Invest. I'm gonna deep dive into 3 growth stocks which are down big from their IPO price. So before we hop right in, if you're new around here, feel free to join our investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on, only if you do want more investing tips and stock market picks, which I'm personally investing into. Remember, if you do want to check out our thriving VIP membership group, check out the first link in the description below. And with that being said, let's dive in. Kicking things off at stock number 1 on my list is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Hopping right into the price action, we can see that this company IPO'd in October 2020, around $9 per share, then skyrocketed by 270%, so it was virtually a 3x. However, the stock has corrected down heavily now and is now down 25% at $26 per share. Market cap $51 billion. This is a big data player. And basically what Palantir does is all these corporate companies have lots of data, but it's split into many silos. And what Palantir does is aggregate that data together, create a nice dashboard, and allow companies to use that data to generate more profits and improve efficiency of the business. But that's not the only interesting thing about Palantir. The company was actually founded by Peter Thiel, who was the co-founder of PayPal along with Elon Musk. And it was also founded by Alex Karp, who's the current CEO. He's a very quirky character, very intelligent. If you watch any of these videos, he's usually in a snowy forest or a log cabin talking about Palantir. And for the first sales of this company, this guy actually went around door to door to all these corporate companies and got them to sign up for Palantir software. So it's clear his heart is in the business, despite being worth, I think, a few billion. So at that point in time, Palantir didn't have any salespeople, but now Palantir has a partnership with IBM, so they get access to IBM's vast sales force. Palantir has major contracts with many government institutions, from military institutions to even the National Health Service, the NHS, in the UK. So what about those juicy financials? Well, hopping in right here, Palantir's reported 49% revenue growth and the US commercial revenue up 90% year over year. And this was for Q2 of 2021, which is the latest so far. So is the stock overvalued? Is the stock undervalued? And what's my buy point for Palantir stock? Well, hopping into my advanced valuation model here, I plugged in 45% growth rate next year, 30% for the next 2 to 5 years, which is very conservative. Valuation I get for this company is $8 per share, well, close to $9 per share, which is basically the IPO price. So that's what I get at the moment for this company. However, I did check out another valuation model, and they say the stock's fairly valued around $20 per share. So that also could be a good buy point for this stock. Okay, diving into stock number 2 on my list is Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN. Diving in right here, guys, we can see the share price of this company. The company IPO'd in April 2021. It had a monster bull run. It was up to $328 per share. Personally, I didn't invest at that time because there was just too much hype behind the stock at that moment. However, the stock has corrected down now by 24%. So this could be potential buying opportunity. We're going to find out in this video. Coinbase is building the crypto economy, a fair, accessible, efficient, and transparent financial system enabled by crypto. So this is basically a crypto exchange, a crypto brokerage. So the CEO and founder of this company is Brian Armstrong. And this guy, I've watched a few interviews by him, I've studied some of his traits, and he does have all the traits of a great tech entrepreneur, such as Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and many, many more. He has a long-term vision. He has a passion for the business. He has deep knowledge for the industry. I watched some of his interview, and one of the interviews was saying he was up coding till 2 a.m. on a few different projects, but it just shows his drive and commitment to this company, and he really does have a grand vision for building this entire crypto ecosystem. Now, of course, you know, Motivation to Invest, I don't just take people's word for it. I look at the cold, hard numbers, And it's clear he does also have skin in the game. So he owns 17% of the company, and the insider total shares are 23% of the company. And from various companies which I study, that's one of the highest I've ever seen. So he does have a lot of faith in Coinbase. And we also have ARK Invest, Disruptive Investors. They own 2% of Coinbase. We have Greylock, they own 0.29%. Okay, so let's dive into the cold hard numbers, and then I'm going to get into the risks for this company. Well, the company's revenue at the end of 2020 was $1.2 billion. However, the company's revenue has skyrocketed by over 300% to $4.9 billion. So this is my advanced valuation model here. I've plugged in all the numbers for Coinbase, and I've actually been really conservative in terms of the growth. So previously it grew at 300%. I've put next year it only grows at 30%, and then the next 2 to 5 years, 30% again. And I'm going to tell you why I've done that a little bit later in this video in the risk section. But plugging in all those numbers, is Coinbase stock undervalued right now? And the answer is, guys, yes. The stock is definitely undervalued right now. Value per share, $342, being extremely conservative, and the price is $248. Coinbase is definitely undervalued right now. However, guys, before you run off and go and buy Coinbase stock, firstly, this is not financial advice. Secondly, there are some major risks. There's an elephant in the room which we all need to talk about, and that is why the stock is undervalued. With the stock market, you should always know this, guys. Anytime you're buying a stock, someone else is selling it. And anytime a stock drops, it means people have been selling it. So usually there's a reason for that. Usually there's a reason a stock is sitting undervalued for a long period of time. There could be some major risks on the horizon, and that's what we're going to look at. As long as you're aware of the risks and you say, okay, I'm aware of the reward, I'm aware of all the risks, I'm willing to take this bet, then it's fine. But most people just brush over the risks and just invest blindly. So I'm not going to do that to you guys on this channel. I want you guys to actually make great returns in the market. So let's dive into the risks for this company. Okay, so the first major risk for Coinbase is it's a commodity broker. There are many different platforms where you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrency now compared to 2012 when this company was founded. So of course you've got Binance, you've even got stock brokerage platforms like eToro offering cryptocurrency. So the unique advantage that this company once had is not as much anymore. So the company's moat has sort of decreased slightly. And Coinbase isn't also the largest player in the space in terms of transaction volume. Even a player like Binance is a much better bet in terms of volume, but I don't believe they're a public company yet. Now, the second major risk is the volatility of cryptocurrency. So like it or not, Coinbase share price will be pegged to the price of cryptocurrency. So if crypto booms once again, the price of Coinbase will go up because their transaction volume will equal more revenues for Coinbase. And if crypto plummets, so will Coinbase's revenues. Okay, diving into stock number 3 on my list is Robinhood, ticker symbol HOOD or HOOD. IPO'd in July 2021, $34 per share. The stock then skyrocketed by over 102%, up to $70 per share. However, like many IPOs, the stock then corrected down massively by 42% in 2013. So this company was really one of the pioneers in the whole free trading space. Before companies like Robinhood, you had to pay $5 to $10 every time you wanted to trade a stock. Really, that was the dark ages. One crucial thing I did see, which is a good thing for Robinhood, is I saw some insider buying at these levels. So Jonathan Rubinstein invested close to $2 million in Robinhood stock with a buy price of $38 per share. Now the stock's currently trading around $40 per share. So it's pretty close to that, and he is actually a board member, so of course he knows what's going on with Robinhood. Now, what about those juicy financials? Well, let's dive right into my advanced valuation model. Revenues of $1.2 billion, so not massive at the moment considering the company. The company has been growing pretty fast though, so the last 10K report, 2020, $959 million. Revenue growth, I predicted 55% for next year and 50% for the next 2 to 5 years. So pretty optimistic given the competition in the brokerage space. So that is one major risk with this company. There's many different free trading platforms at the moment. You've got Webull and Charles Schwab, many more different brokerage platforms. So what's the fair value of Robinhood stock? Well, I get a fair value with those estimates of $35 per share, which is pretty close to where the stock IPO'd at. Now, the price of the stock at the moment is $40 per share, so it's looking to be 14% overvalued. Now, you could say that it's still not too bad considering the stock and the expected momentum behind it. And if you do really have faith in this company and the long-term vision, then maybe you would consider buying it at these levels. Now, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm just giving you the information so you guys can make it your own investing decision. If you did find value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out tremendously with the channel. And if you guys do want to access in real time exactly which stocks I'm personally buying, selling, and access my entire six-figure portfolio and join a thriving community of investors in our VIP membership group, then feel free to check out that first or second link in the description below. The first link is for our VIP investing strategy course, where you also get access to all the other features I've just mentioned, and the second is direct to our VIP group. With that being said, I hope you guys have an incredible day. I wish you luck in the markets and invest safe.